Hi everyone, how are you doing? And welcome to the Heidel Ball. My name is CM Mendeleev, and with me is...
I'm GM Laffy. Welcome everyone.
Hello, I'm CM Knox.
Okay, and yes, we have the Festa, the Heidel Ball happening. How is everyone doing in chat? Welcome, welcome, welcome. So, in today's stream, we are going to be going over the different casters. So I will be representing Jay, and
I will be reading you the lines of Jessok.
And I'll be trying to cover for the MC, Hujun.
yes. So at some point when both Jae-hee and Jessok enters the stage, we'll be going over the different lines that we have here for that as well. And for those of you that do want to read along on the subtitles, you can do that too. But for those of you that just want to listen along, you're more than welcome. But yes, is everyone excited? How are we all doing for the Heidel Ball? You're looking forward to what's been announced? We just had a really cool video, so I'm sure we're going to be going over that.
I think it was a little teaser for everyone.
Yeah, it was a little teaser. I like that. We're good? Nice. Okay.
I think we're welcoming
Yes.
Jae-hee and Jessok on stage right now.
Absolutely. Okay. Yeah, so we'll kind of get into the role of things once the introductions are done. And yeah, hopefully you all enjoy.
And I think our adventurers might have noticed, but this ball is a bit different than others.
Yeah. Okay. Let's get the ball rolling.
I'm just waiting.
Yeah, we're just waiting to see now. Things are getting prepared with, I believe they're just going over the nice little sort of video and things there for the Festa. With all the lovely comments from different adventurers as well.
From all over the world.
All over the world, yes.
And we're just showing how excited our adventurers are for what's for the future of Black Desert.
Right,
Sharing their
yeah.
thoughts.
All different changes as well. You can see there with the art and art. Yeah.
And of course, the actual key visual of Black Desert Festa showing our regions.
They're pretty cute. I love them. So yeah, many of our adventures already anticipated much of what will be shared in today's Heidel Ball. Perhaps it's because we've been servicing Black Desert for 9 years. But it seems like everything we will be covering has already been anticipated. And today we will discuss the content.
And like our adventurers at the Festa seem extremely excited.
Yeah, that adventures you've already have expected and waited for. As such, calling this a presentation may be overly formal. So instead, we hope this time would be more of a casual conversation.
And Hujun is talking about how a conversation, which is a bit different than what's normally a presentation.
Right.
Yes.
Yes.
And they're talking out to the crowd, saying they're incredibly excited to see our Korean adventures at the place. And of course, all of our online adventures waiting in chat as well. And we're super excited to have this conversation with them about Black Desert.
Yeah, absolutely. So just at the moment, chat, we are pretty much going over in English for what's happening on stage. So at the moment, there won't be the sound will be low, and we'll turn it up when there's videos and stuff. Otherwise, there will be overlaying sounds.
And so we will try to read out the subtitles for you so you can also hear them.
Okay. The first bit of news is about the long-awaited Dream Horse, Mythical Doom. Mythical Doom will be updated globally in order starting from Korea on July 12th.
네, 맞습니다. 열심히 준비했는데요. 뭐 마음에 드실지는 모르겠습니다. 보통 이제 불이 빨간색인데
Yes, we've been working hard on it, and I hope you like it. The fire is usually red, but when the temperature rises, it turns blue, right? And we've enhanced the Hell Horse concept of Doom.
I'm actually really curious of what kind of skills this Hell Horse is going to have.
I'll Well, I'm sure Jaehee will explain more after we watch the video. Ooh. Okay.
3 horses.
Oh. It's like a Doom.
It's a
six-man
squad?
party.
A Doom trio.
A squad? Okay.
감사합니다.
I think if my eyes didn't deceive me, the mythical Doom summoned 2 more Dooms. Right?
Yes, and I
think
believe.
so, yes.
Yeah, absolutely. So that's pretty cool, chat. What do you think? It's pretty for rip cannons. So yes, I believe Jesok will go over the next part.
I believe so.
Yeah.
Our Korean MC is in disbelief. He's like,
Yeah.
this is
Yes, that's Mythical's Doom iconic skill called Shadow of Hellfire. This skill, Shadows of Hellfire, this skill summons 2 other Dooms for your guild or party members to ride.
Wow.
Both Mythical Doom and the Summoned Dooms know the 2-seater skill.
Okay.
Now with Mythical Doom owners can provide a lot of help to other adventurers.
It seems to be anywhere then?
Not really. Unfortunately, when a rider dismounts from a Summoned Doom, or after it's been summoned for 10 minutes, the other mounts will disappear.
Okay. So like a 10-minute duration or until someone dismounts.
But something like that, it can't be like too like they can't, is there like a super long cooldown then?
I believe. I thought a lot about the cooldown. For now, it's going to be a 20-minute cooldown. We thought that you would be able to use them in a variety of ways. However, to prevent overbalance, please note that summoned horses do not have attack skills and only possess movement-related skills.
Cannons will be fine then.
Additionally, if you use the skill on cooldown, it gives up to 10 nearby guild or party members the Hellblaze buff, which gives the target plus 5% movement speed for 60 seconds. As a result, Dream Doom's defining feature is managing party mobility.
Oh, getting to places faster with your squad.
Nice, nice.
Getting entire guild, party.
5% move speed is going to be pretty nice in general, I think.
So it's not just transportation, but it's also like
Yeah.
let's go. Literally, let's go. Like literally.
Just let's go.
Yeah.
It's all about the move.
Apart from this skill, we also have Infernal Sprint and Infernal Legion. Infernal Sprint activates automatically after Dark Sprint to propel you forward at breakneck speed. If Arduanets, this guy, and denays the desert and sea, Mythical Doom will establish itself as the fastest mount across land. Infernal Legion is a sweeping attack forward that enhances Doom's unique powerful ground attack. After the attack, flames remain in the area, causing continuous damage.
Nice.
I'm looking forward to
뭐 이제
Mythical Doom.
말 이야기가 나왔으니까
And
추가로 좀
wait a
드리고 싶은
moment, there's
얘기가
something else I
있는데요.
wanted to share.
봉상의 깃털 관련 얘기를 좀 드리려고 합니다.
So, yes, at first, I would like to talk about the materials, including the mythical feather. When we first prepared mythical dream horses, we limited the supply of materials considering their rarity. And although we later loosened those restrictions, it seems insufficient.
많은 분들이 좀 이렇게 원하시는 것도 있고요.
Yeah, that's right. First, we loosened the restriction on mythical feathers, the most essential material for Dream Horse Awakening. We'll increase the number of obtainable items through the current quests, also make them available for purchase at Pedruzio's secret shop Furthermore, will improve the chances of obtaining mythical feathers from world boss offentet and field bosses.
I think crowd's pretty happy about that.
I think so.
Pretty good so far.
네네, 저희 모험가님들이 원하시는 거 항상 고민 굉장히 많이 하고 있고요.
So we're not just focusing on mythical feathers,
때는 이렇게까지 많은 환상마들이 나올 줄
but yeah, we're always considering what the adventurers want, of course.
즐겨주시는 것 같아서 오늘 이야기한 김에 확률에 대해서도 좀
While we're at it,
꿈결둠이 나오면 이제
I'll also talk about the 3% fixed probability. With the release of Mythical Doom, all dream horses can become mythical, right? So we've introduced a stack system to increase your odds of success.
Oh, that's a crowd pleaser, I think.
And that's
You
for
can
each successive attempt.
Oh.
네, 시도할수록 계속 이제
So basically, it's just like awakening Dream Horse, and it gets better as you keep
Yeah.
trying.
And this update will come in the patch along with the Mythical Doom starting in Korea on July 12th.
I think
Oh.
chat's excited.
That's actually so
It's
quick.
pretty big.
Yeah.
It's pretty big. It's just a start. It's just a start, chat. It's just the start. It is just the beginning. Yeah, at the moment the MC's just hyping up the crowd. So yes.
Yeah.
하나 더 말씀드릴 게 있는데요.
So that was great news. And there is one more thing, chat. One more thing.
새로운 목표를 하나 준비해봤는데요.
With the introduction of Mythical Doom, we have prepared a new goal for those who take the Mythical Horse Challenge. It's an exclusive treasure.
이 보물은
Yes.
꿈결 환상만
The name of the treasure is Krogdalo's Stall.
하시면 될 것 같아요.
You can think of it as an exclusive stable for the 3 mythical horses. With this treasure, you won't need to go to the stable. You'll be able to call on these 3 mythical horses, and for example, if you were sprinting across land on your Mythical Doom, then you reach water, you can immediately switch over to your mythical Dine.
Wow.
That's pretty big.
That sounds amazing, actually.
네, 각한 종씩만
And like,
이렇게 느낄 수 있어요.
it
That
sounds like
is
it's like
big.
a real treasure that people would want to get it.
보물
Yeah. And you might think it's hard to, obtain, I guess. It is a treasure, but you don't actually have to do any treasure hunting. If you have all 3 types of mythical horses, you can immediately obtain it. The treasure will also come along with a yellow title called Cosmic Horse Whisperer. That's
Oh,
big.
wow.
That is big.
Cosmic Horse Whisperer.
What's super nice is the idea if
Like
you're
the
in
crowd actually seems like, look how excited and speechless they are. They're
yeah.
actually like doing
Chat's,
crazy.
chat's going very quick.
I think that would be pretty pog because like if you're just jumping in like the area, just swap to your Argonaut and just fly through, then you hit the.
Jessica has something to say.
I also
Okay.
have something else I would like to mention. With Mythical Doom, we now have the ability to dash even faster. However, there was one thing that was blocking this dash.
And what is that? Laughing.
There's,
Do tell us what that is.
it was not licensed, nothing like that. Perhaps our adventures can relate to this feeling as Dulkuk. Dulkuk.
Yes. Do you know that, chat? The
Do you know?
Dulkuk?
Do you guys know Dulkuk? The term Dulkuk refers to the phenomenon of occasionally transitioning to a landing motion on a slope while sprinting. And we finally found a solution.
Oh,
Nice.
Oh, that's such a
That's big.
big
actually.
QOL,
Yeah.
like drifting across slopes, and it's just
When you go towards Heidel to Kamasil, that little area towards Medea, and you go like down that
Oh.
hill.
So apparently, this is also coming very quick, starting in Korea with next week's maintenance. Apparently.
Ooh, very nice.
저희 예전에 아마 이거
No, they're saying nice right now in English. I can hear them.
Nice.
방법을 찾아서 이렇게 해드릴 수 있어서 너무 기분이 좋습니다.
Yeah. And Jay is just describing how like it's been a difficult thing to fix, but they finally
Right.
found a solution that they're
Yeah.
happy to present. Yeah.
Well, chat also looks pretty happy at the moment. which is
And it's
awesome
like
to
these
see.
kind of like small annoyances that like once resolved, you're like, wow.
Yeah.
It's like
Quality of
fresh,
life.
Yeah.
Nice quality of life.
Then
All stacks up together.
shall we go to the next topic?
Ah, no, sorry. Please wait a moment. I have one more.
Okay.
The last thing I would like to share on this topic is the mythical Ardonaut.
Do tell.
When we first prepared the mythical Dream Horse, we intentionally made sure its performance wasn't too powerful. If the performance is too good, it inevitably becomes a necessity. And when something becomes a necessity, it becomes a burden, we believed. That's why we initially, mythical Ardonaut was created with the approach of allowing adventurers to show off to one another with this eye-catching appearance. After the appearance of mythical Dene and the recent mythical Doom, they've become essential. We didn't necessarily create skills with this feeling. However, compared to Dene and Doom, Ardonaut had some relatively disappointing aspects. Therefore, we decided to improve one of the skills of mythical Ardonaut.
Oh.
Okay.
Now I'm curious.
I'll show you the video. Oh,
That's big.
that's very long distance.
Is
Yeah.
was that another leap? Not sure actually.
And it's so quick.
I know.
It's like an extra boost engine. Igniting.
It's a
secondary
Poggy
engine. That's Poggy Woggy's job.
I wonder if this is a new skill or. But
It's not a new skill. Rather, it's the mythical Ardonaut's mighty leap skill. While using this skill, if you press Q, you will now dash more powerfully in mid-air.
Oh.
This is a method that adds an additional command to the original skill. So I hope this news brings a bit more excitement to those who already possess mythical Ardonaut and to those who have it as their goal.
Is that all?
and what about Dene?
True.
Yes, you're talking about Dene. We've also prepared for Dene with that in mind. Mythical Dene also has the unique ability to run on water. However, there were opinions that the duration of this ability is too short. Therefore, we will also increase the time that Mythical Dene can run on water. We will apply all of these patches along with the Dream Horses on July 12th.
Starting in Korea, July 12th.
Nice.
Very soon for us as well.
Chat's excited.
Yeah, look
Chad
how
is excited.
yeah. I think
GGC.
that's a lot about horses. We've not just talked about Mythical Doom, but we've also gone back with Dene, Ardonaut, and a new treasure item for our
true.
mythical horses. But shall we now move on?
No. It is not time. It is not time. That's it. That's it for today's content. But it's we have a secret to reveal, chat.
Secret?
Yeah.
Secret.
We've prepared a special gift for those who waited a long time for Mythical Doom.
Oh, they're clapping for the present, although they don't know what it is. They're clapping for the
It's a
present.
toy horse, we can see.
You all remember that, chat? Did you get it, chat? Did you get yours yet? Because when we were young, I think that everyone has imagined their toys coming to life and moving. It may seem like a dream, but imagining such things have always been fun. Inspired by these memories, we created this item. You must all have it by now. This is Vipiko's rocking horse that you can obtain through the current event. Do you remember the secret of the horse that we mentioned during the party? You know, that party?
Secret? There's a secret? Is there?
Yeah.
What is happening to it?
What's the secret? Oh, actually, the MC is like, why didn't I get it?
Well, some of you may have thought.
The MC is still in disbelief. You're still wondering why haven't you informed me about the secret? Oh.
Well, anyway, first let's just take a look at the screen.
Oh.
Ooh.
Oh. Oh.
Yes, chat. Yes.
Oh, the MC
Those are
is
three
low.
Dream Horses.
Oh, the crowds are actually going crazy.
Yep.
Let's
Yeah.
go.
They're,
Chat's hyped.
Yep.
it's the 3 Dream Horses.
Mm-hmm.
But
Well, starting from July 5th, adventurers can obtain Vipiko's calling horn. When you play this, the wooden horse toy will be reborn as a dream horse, chat. It is happening.
Let's go.
It's pretty big. It's pretty big.
It's not just a normal horse, but a dream horse. To all adventurers who have that toy.
Yeah, and chat deserves it. Everyone, our community deserves this, this gift. Okay. Well, first of all, adventurers can choose one of Ardenaut, Dine, or Doom. And of course, you can also choose between female and male. However, chat, these dream horses cannot be registered on the marketplace. But we have prepared them so you can work towards your mythical Doom.
That's exciting.
That's big.
Hojun was just like, well, oh my god, what do I have to say now?
Yeah, because you obviously need like the different like either male or female.
One male, one
for the
female.
for the mythical. So the fact that you can choose that and also which one you want
And
is
the
pretty
crowd
nice.
is giving another round of applause to this amazing gift.
In addition, there are many people who already have dream and mythical horses, right? For those people, we've prepared a mythical sensor package. You can choose instead of the dream horse if you'd like. This package contains 5 mythical sensors. Finally, starting this week, seasoned characters can ride dream horses.
That's big.
That's big.
Yes.
That's really. I know a lot of people have been asking for that
Yes.
actually.
Especially like people who've like done seasons a couple of times. It's
And
Yeah.
that's pretty nice now because everyone can now jump on their own dream horse.
and just going back, this rocking horse, it's you can choose any of the 3 dream horses
Yep.
and the gender,
Yep.
or you can choose 5 mythical sensors.
Yes.
Correct.
That is true.
Yeah. So I think like for people who are like either who haven't like tried Black Desert or who like just see the dream horse, are like, oh, that's so cool. This is like the best time ever.
Right.
And like Korea's just like, oh, look at them applauding.
Yeah, that's pretty
Yeah.
nice. So you do get to choose either of those, chat. So you can't have the
And,
sensor package and the horse. So unlike when we first released Dream Horses, many adventurers who have been diligently playing the game for a long time now have them. However, for those who still do not have one, or for new adventurers, it may still seem like a distant goal. We prepared this gift of 1 dream horse to make them more accessible and enjoyable for everyone. And welcome to new adventurers to Black Desert. Even, of course, for all of us existing adventurers, it's a really nice gift.
I think for like more like our like veteran adventurers and our like adventures even at the Black Desert FESTA.
Right.
For them, they might have a dream horse, like because they're more veteran players. But no matter what, this is a pretty crazy reward, and like especially for people who might not be interested in horse training. But
Right.
so
yeah. And so, no, it's
Yeah.
pretty nice. It's pretty nice to have.
yeah, and we're talking about how if you have Viko's rocking horse and calling horn, then on July 5th you can obtain one of the dream horses, or the Dream Challenge Pack, which contains the 5 mythical sensors.
Let's ask chat. Chat, which one are you going to choose? Let us know in the chat.
Oh wait,
wherever
next
you are.
topic.
Next
Okay.
topic. We're already moving.
We're moving. Sure. Yes. So, I think we're moving on to this part. So yes, console adventurers must have been eagerly waiting for the new update. First, land of the wait, we're going for. Console gets the same rewards.
rewards,
So
yes.
yes, console get the same rewards, which is pretty nice. So we are going to move on now for some console announcements. Okay. So yes, the console adventurers must have been eagerly waiting for the new update. First, Land of the Morning Light will be updated on consoles on July 26th. The Mountain of Eternal Winter should be first if we follow, obviously, the original order, but we decided to change it to provide the latest update to our console adventurers. We hope you all enjoy this update?
Hojun is just in disbelief. He's just like,
so
oh, fun.
soon.
Yeah,
It's in 25 days.
Yeah, I think especially for console adventures, they've been like seeing all the hype of Land of the Morning Light with the global release. So now it's finally like console adventures can finally join in.
And due to the scale of Land of the Morning Light content, this will
we're
be...
getting a little far ahead, but they're actually we actually spoiled it a bit.
Yeah.
And life, it's fine
Okay,
though.
we spoiled it.
It's fine.
I think the it's catching up. It's catching up.
Yeah.
It's also on the screen.
But this is kind of like an apology for Chilling Winter's delay. So
Yeah.
Land of Morning Light is coming soon. So hang on a bit longer. Console adventures.
Absolutely.
But apparently it took a lot of time to optimize, like, and of course, like working on a lot of updates.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah, and Jay's talking about how difficult it was to optimize for new updates.
Yes.
And their
So yeah.
because like device specifications of consoles. Oh, we're gonna.
Yes, so we do apologize for the delay. We are working our hardest to get the content optimized to make it stable in this Land of the Morning Light update. Various contents that adventurers have been waiting for will be included. The mythical horse that we introduced today will also be added, and we are also preparing various convenience improvements. We'll explain this in detail again through GM notes before the update.
That's nice to hear.
Yeah. And it's just not Land of the Morning Light. Like there's gonna be other stuff included with the console adventures. Yeah.
So they should really look forward to that GM note.
So they're hoping that adventurers worldwide will look forward to what's coming.
Okay.
And then finally, next topic.
Finally.
Yes. This is probably one of the topics that many people have been waiting for. It's about improving monster zones, and we've been thinking about making changes to the existing monster zones. And Jessak, or Laughing, will provide us with some details on this new content.
Yes. Like Jahi said, we're planning to shake up the in-game monster zones. To do so, we've prepared a brand new content called Dekia's Lantern.
Okay.
Dekia's Lantern. Just from the name alone, I'm not sure
Oh, it looks cool.
what this could be.
Dekia's Lantern was developed to encourage more active use of monster zones in Black Desert. When you use this lantern in a designated monster zone, the monsters affected by it will awaken and become even stronger. It would be best to watch the video first for a clearer explanation.
Oh, let's
have a look.
Let's take a look. Oh, we know this spot.
Oh,
Okay. What is going on?
Something's happening.
그 몬스터들이 변한다, 강해진다, 뭐 지금 이렇게
The
이해를
monsters
하는
actually
거죠?
transform.
맞습니다.
Yeah.
이 현재 저희 검은 사막 필드에는
yes, that's
여러
right.
사냥터가 있는데
There are many monster zones in the world of Black Desert, and entry thresholds have been significantly lowered through continuous patches. This has been helpful for new adventurers and those in need of faster progression. But it didn't reward the hard work of our high-level adventurers enough. For existing adventurers like you, we've prepared Dekia's Lantern for this event.
That's cool.
So, veterans out there, this is the update for you.
I'm wondering where you can use it then. But
Well,
It's not going to be available in all monster zones. It can only be used in designated zones for now. Since it was prepared first for existing adventurers like you, we plan to take things one step at a time rather than rushing to complete everything at once.
let's hopefully hear some examples for
well, here's a clear
high-level
example.
adventure. A clear
I know
that's
what
true.
it is. Ash Forest and Olon's Valley are good examples.
Oh.
Ash Forest was once one of the most challenging monster zones in Black Desert, and the only place where you could obtain the coveted Deboraka necklace. But as our adventures grew stronger, Ash Forest lost its popularity. We aim to restore its former glory through Decier's Lantern.
보시기도 했습니다. 현재는 좀 많은 모험가들이 성장을
So interesting, chat.
Okay.
Ash
Okay.
Forest and Orlon's Valley.
를 통해서 그 위상을
Tell me more.
보려고 합니다. 그 이제 데키아의 등불을 사용하면
We're catching up at the moment.
몬스터들이 좀 강력해집니다. 추천 공격력은
As you can see on the screen, using Decier's Lantern will make the monsters in Ash Forest slightly stronger. Recommended AP and DP will be 310 and 410 respectively. Moreover, the monsters won't just become stronger, but unleash new types of attacks under the influence of the lantern.
Oh, wow.
Ah, so it's not just them getting stronger, but their attack patterns change as well.
Yes, and many complained that Ash Forest had relatively small farming spots, right? So
Yes.
we've increased monster placement to address this issue.
Ooh, that's
Additionally, Decier's Lantern may have a small area of effect, but it has a unique characteristic of forcing monsters to respawn immediately. Therefore, it is possible for you to grind a single group of monsters.
nice. Oh, wow. Okay.
Oh.
근데 이제 그 몬스터가 강해진다라고 하고 뭐
That's pretty nice, actually. I like that.
라고는 하지만
So since the monsters are stronger,
가려면
does that mean better loot, maybe? I
Surely.
think that's what they're wondering about.
아, 네. 이렇게 각성한
Surely.
Certainly, when farming with Decier's Lantern, monsters will drop better basic loot. At the same time, you can also get the Baraka necklace.
수 있습니다.
아, 그러니까 얻을 수 있는 보상이
Okay.
What they mean by that, you can get the Deborah necklace still. It's like it's still,
Yes, yes, still obtainable. Gotcha.
But now what about Ulan's Valley?
So Olin's Valley is a monster zone where 3 players have to cooperate. This also used to be a challenging zone, but its popularity has declined significantly. When affected by Decier's Lantern, Olin's golems awaken and become extremely powerful, and you'll have to pay close attention to their every move. The recommended AP and DP for this zone is 310 and 400, respectively. Additionally, Olin's Valley drops key items such as the Rich Merchant's Ring, as well as the La Orzeka outfit box. But it still felt slightly lackluster. So, chat, we added the Deboraka earring in the Land of the Morning Light update, but some adventurers were disappointed about only having 5 chances per week. So, awakened enemies in Olin's Valley have a chance to drop and the Deboraka earring, and we've adjusted it so you can obtain it as loot.
Oh,
Big. Capital B.
They
Big.
they're talking about obtaining more of them?
Okay, initially we have aimed for adventurers to obtain Deboraka accessories directly, instead of selling them on the central marketplace. However, as the demand of the Deboraka accessories continues to increase, we will significantly increase the central market price for them. This will maintain the rarity of these items and allow for a reasonable profit from those sales. That's big. Chat is going crazy.
So they're wondering if there's 2 more or other monster zones?
in addition to these 2 monster zones, Thornwood Forest and Tunkuta will also be included, making a total of 4 monster zones where we plan to implement this content first. It'll also be available against the Cyclops in Calphion's Cyclops land.
Wait,
Even though this is in the monster zone, although there are fewer Cyclopses, the structure allows for continuous engagement because using Decier's Lantern, it speeds up the respawn rate.
right.
And additionally, they will also drop the Dawn's Earring.
I think the
Nice.
question now is how to get it now.
True.
You can easily obtain Decier's Lantern through a simple quest. The lantern needs fuel to stay lit, and it becomes and to be recharged once it needs to be recharged once it runs out. We had to consider this part carefully, and we decided to allow you to obtain recharge materials by processing enhanced yellow grade accessories.
I think the next question is then probably going to be when can we get the Lantern?
콘솔도 순차 적용하겠습니다.
Decades Lantern will be updated on July 19th. Afterward, it will be applied to the global service and consoles in that order.
Yeah, so July 19th
so
in
in
Korea, and then soon after, or shortly after, it'll be on global service as well on console.
So I think our adventures can accept something new?
Well,
Wait.
there is something new, but first let's watch the video. Just a moment, chat. Don't worry, we're getting there.
I hope it's not us that's frozen.
No, it's not us. Wait, where is this?
네, 신규 사냥터 지역인 고귀한 땅 울루키타라는 지역입니다.
Yes, this is a new realm in Black Desert called Noble Land Ulukita. We are preparing to have it available on August 9th, starting with Korea. As our adventurers travel through Medea, they'll see a fortress and a mysterious land beyond the cliff at the southern end. And many of you have been wondering when that realm will open. You finally will be able to explore this realm.
관광지 있는데 호주에 어디 그거
This is kind of, Hojun's talking about how this feels like a very famous tourist attraction, Grand Canyon.
저희가 이번에 아침에 나라면서 그래픽 배경 퀄리티를 좀 더 업그레이드 했잖아요. 그거를
They tried to, whatchamacallit, keep that Medea theme
Right.
with their new advances in like basically background and graphical like know-how.
Right.
Yes.
Oh, awesome.
And they're discussing Ulukita's combined required AP and DP of 700 or higher.
So yes, this is going to be an area that will require the strong adventurers.
Ulukita includes a total of 4 monster zones. Today, we'll introduce 2 of those zones, City of the Dead and Hundred Ruins. First, the City of the Dead is a monster zone in which you fight against elite Medea soldiers who were sent off to the wilderness and exterminated in the past. Although they're elite soldiers, you don't find small groups like Knight Shuriken. It is a monster zone where you can enjoy wiping out many enemies. Adventurers with recommended 300 AP and 400 DP or higher can try out the zone. Next is Tangled Ruins, fighting monsters strengthened by the Black Sun's magic. Each blow from these monsters packs a punch, making for thrilling combat. This zone is accessible for adventurers with 310 or higher AP and 410 higher DP. Let's have a quick look at the combat video we've prepared for you.
Okay.
Oh.
This is also pretty interesting. What do you think, chat?
메고 보고 싶어.
This class looks a bit familiar, huh?
It's like Megu's like flash attacks or like
Looks a bit
the
familiar,
color
hey
changed.
chat?
설명해 주시죠.
Hojun was focusing on Megu's attacks more than the monsters apparently.
Although those 2 zones are designed to be high difficulty monster zones, there aren't complicated mechanics, they don't require complicated strategies. Getting enough gear to achieve a gear score of 700 is difficult on its own, and we thought making the zones too difficult would further that burden. That doesn't mean there aren't any mechanics, of course. We've prepared something a bit special and enjoyable. You can knock down monsters, unlike any other monster zone currently in-game. You can enjoy exhilarating combat by using this down attack.
Ooh, nice.
So it's like a really high difficulty zone with a new format, but it looks enormous.
Yes, as I mentioned earlier, Decades Lantern comes with many advantages, but may prove disappointing as far as making use of the whole monster zone. Ulukita is spacious, so you can move around more freely as you defeat monsters. Also, more adventures can join in.
Nice. This is going to be really cool.
It's a nice vibe.
I guess what's next is the story and the rewards of this new realm then?
So, in this new realm is the most secretive place in Medea, and the homeland of Elezra, the White Witch our heroes hunt in the main quest. Monsters influenced by Elezra, like the Wandering Rogues and Elric monks, have appeared in Medea. In Ulukita, the concept has been further explored, and loot relevant to this realm can drop from the zones called Origin of Dark Hunger.
Oh!
You know what that is, chap?
Origin of Dark Hunger?
You know what that is. This item allows you to add additional stacks to your current enhancement stack, and you can get this from currently from events. Now, you'll be able to loot this item by defeating monsters in Ulukita. The Origin of Dark Hunger from events could stack up to a maximum of 230. However, these obtained through Ulukita can stack up to a maximum of 300 stacks.
300?
300. And also, you can register them on the central marketplace.
Woo.
Oh.
Big.
Actual Poggy Woggies.
I saw some R's because
So
they
one
thought it
item
was like
Yeah.
the story.
They thought it was lower, but
The lore is important. Look at the stacks.
Hojun's just talking about, I've never seen this item, but
Of course, another treasure item will be added in Ulukita. It's called Laffy Bed Mountain's upgraded telescope. Right, Laffy? You've been working on that.
I've been working on that hard.
If the exciting compass was, the existing compass was an item that called friends to where you were, or who were, from who were far away, the telescopes allows you to move directly to where a guild or party member is.
Oh.
The concept is not calling, but going.
so going to them rather than calling them over.
Right, yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Which is pretty big. That's cool. If you can use those in conjunction as well.
It seems something that would be really strong. The stronger you are, basically. Like you can go like, you need backup, dudes, and just like,
I got you.
I got you.
Entire guild has the telescope and there's like
But
zones in.
they're talking about how some people seem to be worried about how to get it.
Ah,
Yes.
Since
Laughing.
only one adventurer can move locations instead of the entire party, it will be relatively easier to obtain than the compass. 3 parts are required to craft a telescope. One of them will be a material already in game.
ooh. What,
So you
what
might have
material,
it.
Laffy? What material might that be, chat? Huh?
Chat, do you want to guess?
Chat? Any guesses?
It's already exists in the game.
Yeah.
It's an old item.
Someone got it. Someone actually got it.
Oh, I see it. Oh, what? What?
Some of our adventurers may have already figured it out. It's a material for the compass that you can loot from Vodkin. Our adventurers might say, not again, Vodkin, when they hear about this. This has been on our minds, so we've added more ways to use the material. If you gather a certain amount of these compass materials and process them, you can use them as part of the telescope.
Ooh.
And you can also loot them in the Ulukita zones.
I see chat.
I have 500 vodka pieces. It's 500 telescopes.
Yeah, that is big,
Yeah.
actually. That's really nice. Okay.
Hojun's talking about like, so far, there must be more, right? Right?
Right. So yes,
And he's still.
I believe one area will get updated in... Oh, okay, no, so he's just mentioned that you can get them
Okay,
in Ulukita zones.
sorry, I took that away.
So if we're to summarize what we discussed so far.
Yeah,
So new dream horses with a new treasure item,
right.
2 new monster zones, and or 4 new monster zones actually, 2 new treasures, and new objectives for players to look at.
So yes, one of the areas will be updated in September and the other in October. Those areas will have monster zones as well as the main quest updated. The story of Prince Baritz, who fled to Valencia from Medea in the existing Medea main quest, will also be continued. Also, not only the loot revealed today, but also the Aitor's shoes.
Aitor's shoes.
Aitor's shoes, chat.
Oh.
아, 나 채팅창 보더라고.
Legends
채팅창에
in disbelief, sort of. He's like, he was looking at chat and got distracted, apparently. Yeah.
He's looking at you.
Yeah. Yeah, about. Okay.
Also,
People
chat,
there like FG shoes, FG shoes.
Yeah.
chat, let me know who just.
Aitor's shoes, chat. Come on.
So he wants another explanation.
A, B, C라고 봤을 때 C 재료 같은 경우에는
Yeah, that's right.
아니면 이 또득한
I believe we're going over that now with Aitor's
Ah,
shoes.
so they're explaining a bit more that the you could either use Vodkan's pieces,
Ah, right. Okay, we're
Yeah,
still
to,
going about the, yeah.
create like one of the parts. Well, like say there's A, B, and C.
Right.
Like B, you can use Vodkan parts to create B,
Yeah.
and C will drop from like City of the Dead.
Ah,
And,
okay,
so-
right, nice.
Like, you could-
Awesome. More clarification.
So
on
you
the
can
first
use
one.
option A or B to kind of get.
Chat, who just teleported into history?
So like if there's 3 materials A, B, and C, A, B ulukita,
Right.
yeah, and C would be Vodkan.
Okay.
That's
Gotcha.
an option, yes.
B는 탄에서 얻을 수 있고
And they're actually he's using hand gestures to indicate A, B, C. And Jessup is very he's like he's like I think you got it.
Nailed it. Right, great.
Yeah,
You did great.
Oh, so Jessica's just clarifying that C can be obtained through Vodkan and also ulukita.
Ulukita.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. Jay's just laughing. He's just like, do you understand now? Yeah.
I think chat gets it.
Yeah, but
Yes.
just to explain one more time, A, B, and C, 3 new materials can be obtained all in Ulukuta, but C can also be obtained by crafting through vodka.
Vodka pieces. Yeah.
얘기를 하신 거예요?
As material.
And now, Hojun is like, didn't we just show Don's glove? What's
Right.
Ator's shoes?
Yes. We will we'll be
It's
going
a
over that.
September update, apparently.
Yeah.
September. That looks-
Oh, wow.
They're working on it, and they're hoping to hear more feedback about it. And then Jay will
또 했고 보물 얘기를 잠깐 했었는데
keep it in mind.
좀 보물
Keep it,
얘기가
yeah, we'll keep it in mind. And also, yeah.
드리고 싶은데요.
So,
오네트와 오도
okay.
Talking about treasures.
Yes, so
Yeah.
since this came up, I have a few things to say about treasures. First, we'll make it possible for Ornette Odors and Odori to in the family inventory.
Oh.
Let's go.
It's happening, chat.
굉장히
It's happening.
I've seen this a lot on the feedback board, so
And
glad
now,
to see it.
also, you don't have to move them through the warehouse. And if you put them in your family inventory, all characters in the family can use them automatically through the fairy. It's happening.
Chat's going so quick.
I
It's
remember though that in a previous Heidel or Coffee on Ball they said it was pretty difficult,
Yeah.
but
해야 되는 필수 코스
Not difficult, but since so many adventurers wanted it, we thought it over for a long time. And we decided just to do it.
이런 것도 많이 해서 어떻게 해야 될지 고민을 굉장히
good.
많이
We just decided to do it. Yeah.
고민을 많이 하긴 했는데 원하시는 분들
and they've been like wondering what do we do for both
하겠습니다.
new and veteran adventurers who might have multiple, and then they just decided to just do it.
Yeah.
Yeah. After like
Yeah,
giving
yeah.
a lot of thought.
Yeah.
네, 잘하셨습니다. 네, 채팅창에서도 오
But yeah, I think we'll go over some of like the obviously the reason why obviously a load of adventurers made a lot of them and stuff. But we'll get to that, chat. We'll get to that.
그런데 이 기존에
Oh, but many adventures made multiple because this feature was not present before. After checking, it turns out that of those who have Odors and Ornets, Spirit Essence, in each region, about 10% have 2 or more of each item.
So, what about the extras? Oh, you could actually, someone in the Korea, they're actually asking how many people have more than one.
Chat, who has more than one?
Oh.
Let us know.
Yeah, put your hands up in chat.
Odors, Spirit Essence, and Ornette will be changed so that they can be registered in the central market.
Wow.
Now these 2 items will not have the same value as the existing treasures, but we hope they can establish themselves as useful items for adventurers.
That's pretty big.
It is.
That's huge.
Yes.
Yeah, and also regardless of character, you can use them through your fairy if you place them in your
Yes.
family inventory. So it's, yeah.
That's big. That is really, really nice. Chat, what do you
Chat's
think?
loving
Yeah.
it.
What do you think, chat?
And like, Hojun's talking about how like the Korean reception, and there's like, oh, like some people might be wondering, what am I going to do with multiple? And now he's answered them all.
굉장히 많이 또 말씀해 주시는 이야기가 있는데요.
There's something else our adventurers bring up when they talk about treasures, as often as allowing Ornets and Odoris to be put in the family inventory. We will make separate cooldowns for the Archaeologist map and the Traveler's map.
Oh,
It's happening.
Oggy Woggies, I
It is
think.
happening.
people have been asking for that for a long time.
I know someone in particular who's been asking that for a long time. Someone who stays in underwater too much.
과학자 지도와 여행자 지도는
I wonder when this is coming.
7월 10일 업데이트에
Okay, the Archaeologist and Traveler's map will be updated next week on July 12th.
Starting in Korea.
Starting in Korea, and Ornets and Odoris will also take more time, so we'll update them in August.
That's in 1 month.
Yeah,
That's big.
super close.
That's big. There's a lot of nice things coming.
So much
Sure.
quality of life.
Yeah,
So far, July and August looks jam-packed.
it's pretty packed.
Yeah, but right now they're talking about how much we've been going over, and
지도에 대해서는 상당히 많았었는데
like how
너무너무 좋습니다.
great like the mood in the festa right now is because of all the crazy announcements. Yeah.
People are chat. Jay is cooking.
Jay's cooking. Oh, and then
전해드릴
let's go to our next topic.
작년에 칼표연연에 통해서
Okay.
태국 동남아
Oh,
크로스
overseas service.
말씀드린 적이
Yes, this time we have news about overseas service. I mentioned supporting crossplay in Thailand and Southeast Asia during the last year's Heidel Ball. I'm happy to announce this comes to live service in September. From September, adventurers in Thailand and Southeast Asia will be able to meet in game and play together. And since we've come this far, we wanted to try something that many of them have been thinking about.
항상 가시는 거 있으세요?
Oh, what could it be?
월드 아레나? 월드 크로스?
They're asking what could it be?
거창하게 전 세계까지는 좀
Oh,
있는데 아시아 지역
So it's the Asia Region Node War Championship.
아시아 챔피언십?
So adventurers from Korea,
네, 저희가 이제 한국
so Taiwan, Hong Kong, Macau, Thailand, Southeast Asia, and Japan will be able to participate.
대표로 참여해서 즐기시는
It's pretty crazy.
거점전이라고 생각하시면 될 것 같아요.
so representatives from each region will be able to participate in a node war against each other.
Right.
So everyone will have like the regional pride.
Yeah.
Yeah,
준비하고
but it's like a cross server basically competition.
점령전
Yeah.
한 적이 있어요.
That's
Yeah.
pretty.
비슷한 거라고 보시면 돼요.
아니
야.
그거야 뭐 사실은 이 영상인가요?
Oh.
아니 이벤트
So this was from a previous event,
Yeah,
I
cross
believe.
server
Yeah.
event. Yes.
Yeah.
를 열어서 한다고요?
네, 저희가 2020년
And now it's going to be across all of Asia.
Right. Which, of course, you know,
월드 전형을 진행했었는데요.
And they're talking about how they started.
Yes,
The
we've
first-
held many cross-server events between Thailand and Southeast Asia back in July 2020. They garnered a lot of praise since global adventures all gathered in one place and allow people to play together in Black Desert despite language barriers. So after the crossplay in Thailand and Southeast Asia, we would like to give it a try.
챔피언십? 그럼 이번에는 거점전
An Asia Node War Championship.
Yes, we're preparing one with Node War this time instead of Conquest War. Let me explain while you look at the screen. We're looking at the screen.
We're looking at the screen.
네, 우선 국가별로 이제 거점전이
Okay.
진행이 돼서 대표를 이제 선발을 하게 되고요.
So A, B, C, and D are going to fight, whilst E and F are also
Yeah.
fighting.
So each
Then G,
region will
H,
have a
and I
representative, basically.
will fight. Yeah.
이 대표들이
아.
이제
And then
구역으로 이제 나눠져서 국가별로
so represents each region
진행하는
will be
그런 형태.
put into groups of each region.
Okay.
So KR,
Wow. Yo, this is going to be huge.
Thailand, SCA. And then the groups will all face each other.
한번 더 설명드리면 일단
Right.
이번 아시아 거점
First of all, in the Asia Node War Championship, the guild that wins in a designated node without any stat restrictions will be able to participate. 4 guilds will be selected for each region, and these 4 selected guilds will be grouped into teams to fight for one node. The team selection will be random.
거점 4개가 있고 거점별로 각 지역 대표 길드들이 참가해서 쟁탈하는
So 4 nodes and guilds representing each region participate to fight over the nodes.
Right. Yes, that's right. That is right.
거점전 챔피언십. 그러니까
It's
약간
interesting.
월드컵 조별리그 하듯이 그런
But
식으로 해서 4개 대표가 나와서
it's kind of like World Cup, but for Asia, kind of like
Yeah.
yeah, with countries being represented by one guild, by several guilds, and then
And they're so close to one another as well. Right.
올라가게 되는
Yeah.
거예요.
so like 4 teams representing Thailand, 4 teams representing
올라갈 수도 있고 이런
Korea. So as long as like this is multiple teams, as when one team does well, technically the region can win the
Yeah. Absolutely.
But Hojun's actually won't there be differences in gear between the regions? What if or what if a region's a
점령전을 저행하면서
bit different in gears?
느꼈는데요.
Yeah, we felt that a lot during previous cross-server events.
전 지역의
On June 14th, dance gloves were added to all regions with the Land of the Morning Light update. Through this, the content updates in Korea and other regions became identical. However, as Hojun mentioned, their release and update times, so if you look at the top level standard AP and DP, Korea is slightly higher. So we decided the qualification is guilds that win in the unlimited node war. Also, participants in the Asia Championship will fight with provided gear for now.
지금 보면은
Oh, interesting.
So like
그 지역이 약간 공방합이 약간 낮네요.
so like basically for qualifiers, it'll be uncapped
국가별로 오픈 순서도 있고 해서
because like there's slight differences in gear.
각
Like,
국가에서는 이제 무제한
but
선별이 되고요.
but because of the differences in
간에 이제
like
때는
gear for now, I guess the participants will also, but I'll be give the actual representatives fighting will be given
영향을 받지 않게 순수 실력으로 진행하는
designated gear, I guess. Yeah.
밸런싱을 맞추겠다.
So
이런 뜻으로
so make it like skill more rather than gear. Yes.
이번에는 규칙을 좀잘
Yes, and we want well-established rules before starting. While operating the last cross-server event, there were some regrettable situations due to us not being fully prepared. This time, we've blocked chat and social actions on the server where the Asia Regional World Championships will be held. We're also considering making a participation agreement for all participants and preventing them from participating in the future if they violate it.
근데 뭐 사실은
That's fair enough.
Yeah. I think sportsmanship is really important. So want to make sure there's no
Yeah, true. Absolutely.
yes. To make, as
It can become quite heated when you're
like,
fighting
it's
for your
fine to have like
region.
friendly
Yeah.
rivalry, but
Yeah, absolutely.
yeah, to
있거든요. 그래서 좀
So they want to keep it sort of like friendly, which is fair enough. We get that.
상대방하고 안 친한 경우에는 이 스포츠맨십이 더 중요시
yeah,
여겨지는 경우가
especially because like different regions, different like different
Yeah.
ventures meeting for the first time. Yeah. So.
Yeah.
And he's asking, let's sportsmanship is really important, and he's asking the crowd if they agree.
이런 점은 좀 있는 것 같습니다. 네. 근데 이제는 진짜로 그러면 순수 실력이라서 더 긴장이 많이 될 것 같다는
Yeah,
그런
absolutely.
생각이 들긴 합니다. 자, PVP에 대해서
Okay.
And of course, He's like, oh, because it's designated gear, pure skill, it's a bit more thrilling.
Yeah, absolutely.
이라는 단어가 좀
That should be really good.
네, 뭐 다들
Okay.
Oh,
예상하시고 또 기다리시는
apparently
주 중에 하나는
they're talking about
엘프 전쟁 오늘 소개.
L4, which has appeared in chat a couple of times.
Okay. So yeah, we will be introducing Elf War today. And we did talk about it slightly on during the late night talks. Now, we're nearing the end of development, so we would be willing to share the details, and the official name is the War of the Roses. But first, I think we should watch a trailer.
Oh.
어머니의 신탁이 내려왔소. 가넬과 베딜, 모든 실비아의 딸들은 무릎 꿇을 지어다. 내 뒤를 이을 하나의 태무 아래.
카마실비아. 그곳은 우리 모두의 숲이었지. 우리는 오딜리트를 개척한 적 없어. 가넬들에게 잔인하게 내몰렸을 뿐. 이제 어머니의 숲을 우리가 되찾을 차례야.
카마실비는 여신께서 남겨주신 마지막 선물. 목적이 무엇이든 나무를 해치려는 자는 신성한 어머니의 숲에 발들일 수 없어. 지금부터 영원히 이 숲으로부터 베디르들을 격리한다.
Okay.
Oh man.
Wow.
War of the
Interesting.
Roses. This looks really. I wonder what it is actually, in some ways.
Well, the War of the Roses is between Camasylvia and Erdlita. This is the new conquest war that will take place on a new stage. That's right. This time, we've set up the stage on a much wider battlefield. In the War of the Roses, we've also added many changes to the rules.
Wow.
There is no need to install fortresses or annex buildings, and we have simplified the preparation process to focus more on combat and strategy.
No
New
buildings.
rules.
So yeah, no builders.
Very
The
different
builders-
conquest war.
Yeah. And Jay's just talking about, like, we know adventures, as Enlave mentioned, had to prep a lot to install fortresses and
Right.
prepare, and now
It's more focused on
the
combat.
combat and strategy. Yes.
Absolutely. Which I think, to be honest,
So
like
we only need our characters.
adventurers do love just the idea of just getting straight into the combat.
아니면 좀
Yeah.
전략적인 요소에 의해서 승패가 가릴 수 있도록 구성을
So
해봤습니다.
for participants, most important is skill
오, 채팅창
and
보니까
strategy.
괜찮은데?
Yeah.
그냥 맞다 이야?
Okay.
오, 까치
Which
까치.
is like,
But take a
oh,
look
look at the chat. They're
Looking
looking
at chat,
wow.
the questions and stuff. Okay.
반응 굉장히 좋습니다.
감사합니다. 네. 좀
What do you think,
자세한
chat?
설명을 드리려고 자료 좀 준비해왔는데요.
Looks interesting so far.
자세히 설명해 주세요.
Oh, some details.
네,
Yes.
이건 화면
So, Laffy.
먼저 보여주세요.
Let's take a look at the screen.
아, 네. 보시는 것처럼 이번 장미
Oh, we see
전쟁은 두 개의
the castles.
진영으로 나눠서
Okay.
전투가
Wait, that
The war is conducted with two factions fighting against each other. Ornette Castle represents Camasylvia. Odor Castle represents Odelita. The battle begins at the two castles. Sanctions exist for each side. Each faction will need to take them to gain an advantage. The end goal is to defeat the leaders at each castle, Huso and Salana, who are guarding Camasylvia Forest and Salana Pond.
Oh wow.
와, 아, 성체를
That map
기존에는
looks so
파괴했던
cool.
건데
The battlefield is
Fights
huge.
everywhere.
So the objective of destroying the castle seems to, or capturing the capsule.
아, 네, 이번에 장미
Like, just to note, that's two regions.
Yeah.
카마실비아 쪽에도 똑같이
Yes, we've added a castle in Camasylvia for this.
두 성의
We've also prepared a screen showing the appearance of the two castles. Let's have a look.
Ooh, okay. The
Oh,
preparations.
new castle.
Wow.
And this looks familiar.
This does look familiar. It does. That's pretty pog, though.
The atmosphere.
I saw on the map before, like the two Argonauts like flying over into the castle.
Like the complete change between like the dark rain and then the blue sky comes over. Yeah, it's gonna be nice.
Yeah.
So the focus is on a broader, wider area conflict rather than just castle-based, like where the fights are focused on the castle.
Yes, these areas will act as battlefields. These sacred spaces can be used as new resurrection spots. They can also provide additional benefits like summoning monster armies or revealing the battlefield. Strategical decision-making is necessary as attacking the central part of connected sanctums can render the subsequent sanctums powerless. Each sanctum has similar capture mechanics to Valencia City, the Valencia City Red Battlefield. Certain sanctums may have special rules like requiring a specific amount of Black Spirit Rage. By doing so, we have diversified the way sanctums are occupied.
So sanctums are like little capture points
These nodes in between.
You have to obtain on the battlefield. It's so cool that you have those little special rules.
To be one out in sea.
Yeah.
Yes, there are. This will encourage sea battles. However, you won't have close fighting on deck. Sea battles will be with cannons.
Wow. It's time.
It's time to get those boats.
People on Medea have already been practicing this. Like, it's already begun. The preparation has begun.
Yes, the focus this time around was solely on fighting, so we developed the tactical map to be used in this content.
Let's take a look.
Okay.
Tactical map.
Got this stuff. Oh, wow.
This is what the tactical map will look like. You can see your allies and discovered enemies on the map. They're all moving in real time. This map is much easier to see than the world map we have.
I think it'll have other features as well.
So it's like another map different from the world map.
Right.
Yeah.
It's a brand new map.
The tactical map has other features. The commander for each faction will be able to give various orders using the map.
Wow.
So the commanders can give orders through this map too.
Let's have a look at the clip.
Wow, yes, so it is real time. You can see the movement.
Oh.
That's cool.
Oh.
It reminds me of like strategy games where you like then scout to unveil the map and then you see enemies.
Oh, I think you just accepted a mission.
So this is what it's all about. Accepted a mission?
Yeah.
So you can give actual missions to go to a different... that is so Poggy Woggy. The Battle of Poggy Woggy. This is
the
so
Poggy
good.
Woggy's map.
Wow.
It's like a general overseeing his her army basically.
Yeah, that's really cool. It's going to be really important to who decides like the strategy on
and
that.
And then that person gives orders to individuals to get them going.
Yeah.
Yeah. And the goal was to give it that strategy feel. Basically like a strategy simulation game was the goal behind this.
네, 일단 보신 것처럼 이제 총대장은 이 아군을 직접 선택해서 여러 명령을
The commander can select the allies and give them numerous orders. They can drag to select or set a hotkey for platoons and parties to give orders to groups. Those receiving the orders will automatically get directed to set locations. This allows them to stay focused on a goal.
Wow.
The commander can also give missions to set even more specific orders. Missions are taking certain sanctums within a set time limit. Those that complete the mission will get War of the Roses coins as rewards.
Oh, wow. That's cool.
It's like a way to actually follow up.
Yeah, follow up. When someone tells you to go in, you go in. Shot caller said, like, please, I give you a reward. Here's a coin. Please just go in.
And then, yes.
Oh, that's awesome.
There's an incentive for following orders.
Yeah. Instead of guild kick, it's now a coin.
This makes the commander's role very important. They can also designate some advisors. These advisors can use some of the functions of the map.
Oh, wow.
So you have a commander and then you have advisors and you're all like
So
trying
it's
to
not
control.
all on the commander.
Right.
You're all trying to
Just
control the
one person.
battlefield.
Wow.
Very interesting.
And I think people might be wondering how we participate.
Okay. Yeah, War of the Roses will happen once every 2 weeks. It'll be 300 versus 300, and there are no stat limits.
Oh. Someone in chat's instantly wrong.
Yeah. As there are 600 in total, adventurers that are not in guilds can also participate. A main guild will be selected to represent each faction. Adventurers can choose to support a main guild and participate. Then, out of the adventurers that applied, participants will be selected at random. That's really cool.
So everyone has a chance to participate.
Yeah, that's really, really cool. And as well, the random, so it's
one
going to keep
represents
fair
a
as
guild,
well. Yeah.
And then normal adventurers who can apply to join as well.
Right.
And then they're randomly selected. Yeah, so they wanted some fairness, so that's why they did this random.
We started out by saying adventurers can focus solely on fighting. That's because all the participants are random except the main guilds. We hope this leads to flexible tactics that match the situation and new patterns arising in battle. The tactical map and other systems were created with this as a main focus. So obviously, like, you're not just going to grief someone because you're going to get rewarded for following up on those missions. You're not going to get rewarded if you don't follow up. That's nice.
All those spears behind them on the image. I like the image.
So when's the release date?
If the War of the Roses ends as planned, the pre-season will start on August 26th, starting, I believe, in Korea.
Actually, I think War God deleted from the script. If the War of Roses update,
Oh, sorry. Yeah.
prep goes as planned. Yes.
Yeah, sorry. Update, sorry, yes.
Yeah, and then let's look forward to our website then.
Yeah, absolutely. So yeah, there'll be posts additional to details via GM notes and other means as well.
And Hojun's just like, oh, this is so massive. It's hard to kind of grasp, but
Yeah, it's really big. It's like huge scale.
yeah.
300 versus 300.
People already in chat's like 760 gear score. EU wizard looking for Rose Battlefield, smiley face.
And Hojun's like, just imagine like adventures worldwide, like there are like players like trying out, giving commands. And
Yeah.
I just want to be the commander. I feel like that's going to be such an interesting job.
Super exciting.
Yeah, that is really cool.
Hojun? Uh-oh, he's gonna ask. Arena of Solar, he asked.
Okay,
Chat's also curious.
so the third season of Arena of Solari will begin on July 19th.
Oh.
Like many of you have been anticipating, Arena of Solari will get a Land of the Morning Light map. Adventurers can enjoy the sights of Dalbul Village, Shimide Forest, and more. That they pass through during their adventure in the Land of the Morning Light.
It's like the bamboo forest, right?
Yeah. That's pretty cool. I can imagine there's going to be some really cool maps on there.
So, Yeah, July
So
19th.
also, I would like to address one more PvP-related topic. We wanted to solve as many issues as possible that adventurers have been having, talking about for a long time, and we brought them with us. There are control-related issues such as using escape to escape from the combat menu, and also going to character selection screen or using the traveler's map in combat. So we wondered if this area was part of the fun in PvP or if it was something that detracted from the fun. But we decided to improve it this time.
Oh, finally.
It is happening. It is finally happening. First, the casting time for emergency escape and traveler's map will be increased. Also, they're just looking at chat now.
We're looking at chat.
We're looking at chat.
Look at chat.
Spoilers, chat. Spoilers.
Spoilers.
It's fine. It was on the screen. It was first. Spoilers. We'll continue. We'll continue.
I know.
But yes, first, the casting time for escape, and also traveler's map will be increased. Also, during emergency escape, you will not be able to access the character selection screen or move to another server. This will be applied on July 19th.
Yeah, starting with Korea, July 19th. Pretty fast.
Pretty big.
Yeah. Hojin's just like,
I'm really looking forward to that.
yeah, there might be some controversy because he's like, it might be a bit spoiling, but
I think it's going to be half and half.
But he says, he's looking at chat, looks like people are excited. Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, there's one more.
Lastly, currently, you can't use emergency escape, your V, during knockdown and stiffness.
Oh, yeah?
But this will also be resolved and changed so you can use it during knockdown and stiffness.
Big.
Oh, look.
Solar players.
I think this one deserves a round of applause.
Yeah.
Also, we want to improve status effects to be more intuitively understood. We previously applied a patch to display defensive icons such as forward guard, invincibility, and super armor as icon effects when using skills. We want to apply a similar method to status effects. If this is applied, you will quickly understand status effects even during combat.
Ooh, that'll be quite nice for
So
people
like,
just getting into
you know when
it.
you have the training dummies in the battle arena?
Yeah.
I'd assume so.
Yeah, I think it'll be a lot easier to understand.
And also to help like practice as well.
Especially help players like who are like in the fast-paced PvP figure out what's going on quickly and react quickly.
Yeah, absolutely.
And the emergency escape changes will be applied on July 15th.
Yeah, starting with Korea.
Starting with
5th, July 5th.
July 5th. Did I say 5th?
There's no one there.
5th. And the status effects will be coming on July 19th with the Arena of Solara update.
Ooh,
Sorry,
that's
Chad.
nice. Okay.
July 5th and July 19th.
Yeah, so
Wow.
War of the Roses, Asian Node War, PvP improvements, Arena of Solaire.
That's nice.
That's a lot.
I think
Yeah,
it's
I
going to be
think-
really nice for the able to
Yeah.
just jump out of KD and stuff.
I think the V out of
I
knockdown
think
is
this fall has just been
probably
one big news after another. And
looked forward to the most.
그나저나 언제까지 이 매구님을 기다리게 할 거야?
뭐야? 원래 있던 거예요?
Oh.
I think Megu
Sounds like
is
Megu.
speaking to
Hojun.
Hojun.
매구님 같은 거예요? 매구가 지금 저한테 얘기를 한 거예요? 뭐 매구가 준비가 된
I just realized it's Megu. He's figured it out. He's figured it out.
보시죠.
He's wondering if Megu's ready.
모두들 안녕. 날 보러 와준 거야?
And Lifty, you wanna?
I'm not
No,
doing
no,
Megu's voice. I'm just sorry. Chat, you're just watching. Enjoy.
어쩜 조용하기만 하네. 거기에 빤히 바라보는 건 잊지 마고 신나는 풍악 한번 올려줄래? 이제 이 자도방 간판 마누라 매그님의 무대가 시작될 거거든.
Did you just see the 200%?
That
was Poggy Woggies.
amazing.
Chat, what do you
Wow.
think?
That's
What thoughts, chat? Thoughts?
Thoughts? Pink?
Yes. Megu appeared in the video from time to time, as you saw in this video. We tried to express the appearance of the sage who accepted the revered fox spirit in Megu's awakening. The dance moves are both soft and sharp, which is quite impressive. We designed it with a light and airy feel that complements the outfit. We added 6 fur decorations on the back of the outfit, symbolizing the foxtail to give it a unique touch. Correct, unlike her sister Wusa, who only held 1 fan, Megu holds 2 fans and uses them as awakening weapons. She utilizes her inner energy in her own unique way. While Wusa summons rain and wind and lightning to fight against enemies, Megu accepts the revered fox spirit and unleashes explosive energy. Like performing classical dance, Megu elegantly strikes nearby enemies with wide range attacks, and you can experience Awakened Megu's distinctive and lively actions. It's cool. Really, really cool.
Looks very interesting.
잘 표현한 것 같아요. 여우 실력 얘기
Any
the color.
뭔가 이 연관된 특징이라는
Yeah.
Yeah. And then the Reverend Fox Spirit.
Yes, if you understand unique characteristics of Spirit Forged, you can enjoy playing Awakening Megu even more. Spirit Forged means Megu has fully accepted the power of the Reverend Fox Spirit. Instead of entering a buff state by adding a separate shortcut key, it is activated instantly when using the specific skills.
Oh, wow.
And here's a video to explain.
Okay.
If you watch the video, you can see a circular effect of the fox eye on the ground, where Megu stands when using a skill. This is the moment when she instantly enters the Spirit Forged state. After that, when using another skill, it is significantly enhanced. I will explain it in a little more detail throughout the video. The skill you just saw is called Twirling Fox Flare. It rotates forward and deals damage to enemies. It was used in a normal state. When used in Spirit Forged state, it becomes much more powerful. Let's have a look at the video again.
Oh, wow.
You can see that after using Emberclaw Torrent to help her enter the Spirit Forged state, she immediately follows up with Twirling Fox Flare. The effect of Twirling Fox Flare sharpens and the damage and range increases. Now, let's watch a combo utilizing this in actual gameplay situation.
Yeah, I can see this being very combo intensive in terms of class.
Ooh, so quick.
Wow.
Look at those claw effects.
That's so cool.
Okay, to summarize, Megu's skills can be divided into 2 types. Skills that enter the Spirit Forged state and skills that are enhanced by being in Spirit Forged. Depending on the situation, you can cleverly utilize these skills to create your own playstyle. Unlike Wusa, Megu's attacks are fast and combo play is essential. So I recommend her to those who are already familiar with Black Desert gameplay. Chat, who's a Megu main?
I've been a Mega Mean
There's
since
no
the
grab,
beginning.
apparently. Just spoiled it.
There's no grab.
And there's a lot of disappointing sounds. Yeah.
I can imagine.
Black Desert Global App, July 2nd.
Yes, and it will be updated on July 5th. I hope all players enjoy it. Sorry, Jay does. Hope. I also hope that you do enjoy it.
We all hope.
We all hope. Yes. Yeah, no, like Laffy said, I've been a Megu Awakening main since 8 years ago.
Hojun?
Hojun has something to say?
Uh-oh. Apparently, he saw controversy about Megu in Black Desert.
Yes, Jahi's very sorry, or we're very sorry. Despite many adventurers' feedback on Succession Megu, it remained in an overpowered state for quite some time. She has easy controls and stability and a wide range of attacks as its main features, but we will adjust some of the excessive aspects. We don't plan to significantly reduce its power, but we will try to balance it out to be similar to other classes while maintaining its advantages. Also, we plan to keep improving other classes that are still lacking besides Megu. Right, Jesok? Laffy?
Yes. As I mentioned last year, that I would reduce the frequency of balance patches, but we will continue to improve the balance while maintaining this trend. We are preparing extra improvements for Awakening Ninja, Awakening Kunoichi, and Succession Nova next week on July 12th.
Starting with Korea, July 12th.
Today, we have a video for Awakening Ninja, and I'll move on after showing it.
Oh.
이거 그거잖아요. 발도 이거 칼 안 빼는 거.
네, 맞습니다. 지금 보신
Okay, ninja players are up big. That was like, it was like the classic.
The skill used by the Awakening Ninja in the early part of the video is Sura Chao Spree. Originally, Sura Chao Spree was a technique that involves repeatedly slashing in place, but there's always been a sense of dissatisfaction about its limited usefulness. So we redesigned the movement and effects to give the feeling of pouring everything out in a single stride with the sword. The concept is to cut down the enemy in one blow when they come in range while in a sword stance. You can maintain a forward guard while preparing for the strike and waiting for the enemy, or quickly use it in combination to deal damage immediately.
Hojun was just talking about, isn't this something you've seen on SNS or social media? And just was like, maybe.
We will also improve Awakening Kunoichi and Succession Nova, and we will guide you through the Black Desert Global Lab next week with the details. Also, I apologize for not mentioning all characters today, but I will continue to steadily improve all the classes as if they were my own. Today, we introduced improvements to the existing hunting grounds and new ones today. In terms of PvP, we explained significant changes, including the modification that emergency escape can be triggered in knockdown and stiffness status. Some adventurers may consider this a patch that needed to be applied, but we understand that many adventurers may be concerned about these changes. Especially knockdown is a very sensitive issue. We're currently preparing a patch with these considerations in mind. There are many things that need to be prepared and strengthened. So we will focus more on establishing a solid foundation this year.
So since this is more of like a focusing year,
yeah, it's correct. So we are planning to focus more on and decided on solid foundations is more important than a new class. A new class is going to be introduced around this winter, but yes, the main focus is going to be on our current classes.
So what's next after Awakening Megu?
Yes, as many of you have anticipated, Imugi will be released alongside Megu on July 5th. Shall we watch a clip?
Oh.
네, 지금 보신 것처럼 감사합니다.
You will fight Imugi in front of a central altar. The key is to avoid Imugi's attacks while guarding the central object. Since Imugi has the upper hand in the combat, it will feel quite different from other bosses, so we hope you find it enjoyable.
It looks very interesting.
So the central focus is the
Is
altar,
yeah,
yes.
the
The
altar
altar
in the
that's
middle,
guarding,
yeah.
that what Imugi is guarding.
And I
Imugi
know
is
some people are
huge.
mentioning like, oh, is this a world boss? Or no, it's
Yeah.
right, Nox? It's
So, yes.
yes, it is.
New
it's
boss of the Black Shrine,
yes, it is the Black Shrine.
July 5th.
Speaking of the Black Shrine, I'd like to talk about its difficulty.
Oh,
Currently, there are many opinions regarding the Black Shrine, and among them, class differences and location lag issues with bosses have been the most common. First, we added a monster invincibility to some classes' skills through the last patch, but there are still differences in damage dealt between classes. We will continue to improve this part of the balance patches. We're also continuously working on fixing issues such as location lag and inconsistencies between attack motions and directions. Currently, we're focusing on improving Apex Shangi and Gumiho first, and we will fill in other lacking areas as well.
yeah, those are pretty well-known ones.
Seems like the developers are working on.
뭐 안 그래도 그 얘기 딱 시작하시면서 벌써 대창기 얘기 뭐 나오고 했었는데 아무래도 빠르게
All right,
개선하겠다는
yeah.
생각이
They're working on improving those and
좀 나오는
also others more after those two.
Yeah.
Yes.
Like other issues as well.
Reward changes.
Ah, yes. Currently, the difficulty level of Calamity 7 is quite difficult. But there were some parts where the rewards were disappointing for the difficulty. Therefore, we will adjust it so that you can obtain the Arboreal Deboreka earring. And we will also add it so you can obtain it up to duo grade.
Oh,
In addition,
so the physical one. Yeah, yeah.
In addition, for Calamity 7, for defeating such a difficult challenge, we thought about how great it would be if you could become a hero to other adventurers.
A hero.
A hero.
Hero.
Huh.
Yes. If you defeat the Calamity 7 boss, the highest difficulty currently available, we plan to add a world buff to adventures on the same server immediately.
Oh, really?
Oh, that reminds me of the Golden Bell.
Yes,
Kind of, but
it's a bit like a golden bell. From now on, when you defeat a sun-feebled boss, you get an AP plus 1 buff. If you defeat a moon-feebled boss, you will grant a DP plus 1 buff. And defeating an earth-feebled boss will grant an item drop rate plus 20% buff. All in the name of the adventurers who defeated the boss on that server.
That's big.
oh,
That's big.
that's a big buff. Was there?
Very interesting.
Basically, your like actions will affect an entire server. So like if you can,
서버 전체는 아니고요. 해당 서버에만 영향을 주는 건데.
내가 속해 있는 해당 서버
Oh.
전체
it's just the server you're playing on, not all the servers.
not the
server.
region.
Yeah, not the region.
Yeah.
So like if you're California 1, it'll be California 1. Yes.
Yeah, yeah.
So how long?
It will not last the entire day. We've set the duration to 3 hours. If another adventurer defeats the boss after the buff has ended, the buff will be reactivated. I think Hojun is...
And Hojun is just saying, can you give some like thanks to the developers in the chat?
분들이 조금만 힘써주시면
3 hours. 3 hours. The number.
Wow. 3
Hojun's
hours.
like, maybe if we hype the developers one, we can keep going for like 20 hours.
생각이 들고 영웅분들은 항상 어깨가 으쓱
But yeah, no, that's pretty good.
걸려있게 해주실 수 있도록
That's awesome. I saw
He's
people
talking about
that,
how like I'm looking forward to the heroes who will earn this buff for everyone, and then
낭조합 부탁드립니다.
every 3 hours. Yes.
8교대만 하시면 되겠네요. 여러분. 고인분들
Okay, they're just looking
Chat,
at chat right now.
how many of you have defeated Calamity 7 so far?
Yeah, true. Let us know. We need to know who our heroes are going to be.
Yeah. And they're talking about the current highest difficulty.
The current highest difficulty level is Calamity 7. So we set the standard for this buff to Calamity 7. However, if it's updated to Calamity 10 in the future, the buff will be changed to activate based on Calamity 10. So please keep this in mind.
Yep. So we Mugi and Calamity 7 buffs. Next is...
Next is the Great Ocean. It's been raised every time we host a ball or late night talk. But we're never able to address it properly. We did add a special bar to trade limits and Panoxon. However, it wasn't enough. So we've prepared some news for our sailors out there. First of all, when sailing wind currents were always a concern. We'll remove the current as a factor while leaving the wind as a factor. Now that the current is gone, you can also sail faster with the wind at your back. And even if there is a headwind, lowering the sail will not slow down your sailing speed because there is no longer any influence from the currents. So yeah, wind is going to be the main factor, so you don't have to deal with because sometimes you had wind forward and then currents backward, and it's like, come on, man. Come on, man. So yeah, that's pretty nice.
Yeah, and you can rely on wind to go faster or use wind to turn faster without worrying about the currents getting in the way. And I hope the sailors are happy. It seems, there might be more. Something more?
And to increase the profitability of bartering, we have adjusted the value of the top 5 trade goods up to a maximum of 50%. Additionally, we will add a new first mate sailor to allow adventurers to set boat abilities more diversely. The first mate does not take up a separate slot, but instead requires more cabins than regular sailors and has special abilities. For example, if you hire Jarette de Montgat, the Princess of Serendia, she will cost you double the cost, but provide triple the amount of stats.
Wow.
Or provide an effect where Breezy Sail is faster with crews on board. There will be a variety to choose from.
That's really cool.
More choices, I think, is always good.
Yeah.
Yes.
A lot of diversity in that.
And Hudgens are like, let's go sailing! And then
Adventurers would have experienced getting stuck on random terrain. We will increase the range where you can call ships by double to alleviate this problem. Additionally, we're working on fixing those parts of terrain.
That's
pretty cool.
Improvements are great, but is there anything new?
We're also preparing new monsters in the ocean. First, a powerful pirate fleet will appear in the sea, as you can see on screen. As the term fleet implies, these pirates consist of 5 to 10 ships. And the strategy is to defeat them while trying to avoid getting surrounded. Also, we have a monster that we call the flying fish among ourselves, which is a monster designed with the concept of sea harpies.
Oh, wow.
Officially, it is the Void Maretta. The Void Maretta allures and attacks sea creatures like Hikaru with its own power, so the key is to attack the Void Maretta while avoiding the attacks of those sea creatures. We hope that these two groups of monsters will provide a different kind of fun.
That's really cool.
Very interesting.
It's different than anything else we've had before, right?
Absolutely. I mean, I love the design of it. It's so cool. Okay, so
2 big monster groups defined.
So we touched upon treasures today, but there is one treasure that has a requirement to use it. There are ship stat restrictions in the Ebonus Null, and we'll remove them. And there's also one more thing.
Oh, we're seeing Ebonus Null.
So the restrictions are being yeeted away.
Yeah. Snapped like dust.
Gone.
Oh, there's something more.
There is. Let's take a look first.
We will upgrade the guild galley.
We'll upgrade the guild galley.
Oh yes, there's one more thing. We're going to upgrade the guild galley. Let's take a look first. Wow.
Oh.
That's a bit of an upgrade.
That's like 3 or 4 times the
that's
size.
a crazy before and after.
Oh my god. Is that gonna fit in a port?
It's like that meme. If you didn't like me before, you can't have me after.
And apparently you can. There's a new small interesting feature.
Oh.
Oh, it's much bigger and has more cannons, but we also added small but interesting feature. There's a small space in the ship's hull that you can enter. You can go in it like you'd climb into a flame tower. When you go into it, there's a mini game where you can row.
Okay.
Up to
Whoa. row. I'm done.
Someone just at the end of the ship. 3,
So.
2, 1, row.
Up to 8 adventurers can play this mini game together. If you're successful, the ship will move faster.
Yeah. I'm just like saying it's not something that's required, but we hope you'll enjoy it
Right.
and like have fun with it, and you can go faster.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Gotta go fast.
So yeah, it's a group activity.
Nice. That's really cool.
Yeah, it's just a bit more fast. You can't go slower. I'm perfect. Like, you can't grieve.
So just say like, not doing it. Not doing it.
You gotta earn your spot in the guild.
Yeah, true.
Yeah, so if your guildies are failing the mini game,
It's like, who felt the minigame? Who did it?
no, it's nothing like that.
Everyone has to share their screen.
They're talking about like, oh well, will the boat captain know?
Guild kick. Failed failed minigame.
Hojin's like, I feel like it'd be fun even if I'm not doing anything. Sitting there. Yes, and there.
Wow.
Yeah, and there's.
We will divide the ocean updates into different patch dates. The bartering trading item price increase and the Ebonroot Snow requirement relaxation will be implemented on July 19th. The rest will take some time to prepare. We expect to be able to update it around mid-August. In addition to the improvements related to Ocean that we announced today, we will also patch the convenience features that adventurers have suggested.
Nice. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool.
Yeah. I just want to remind adventurers that the dates we do mention are for Korea, but you can expect to hear on our website. If you stay tuned on our for the global update dates. Yes.
Yes, we were also preparing several updates for quality of life inventory improvements. First, there's one thing I showed you before. It's the inventory category.
Right.
It's you can see it slightly on screen.
Yeah. So this is what we've had already.
I think those are categories.
I think we have a mic issue.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh, sorry about the tech issues.
Yeah, we're taking a look now.
Is the mic better now?
It's just the overwhelming new inventory has scared our PC into.
Okay. Sorry, chat.
So good.
So yeah, you can see inventories there. As you can see, a function has been added to categorize items in the inventory, making it easier and more intuitive to check items. This does not mean that the inventory will be forcibly changed, but rather a function has been added to categorize items. Yes, nice. This feature will also be applied to Pearl inventory and family inventory. So I hope it will be convenient for many adventurers to use their inventories.
Oh, there's something for newer.
Also, we have prepared.
Let's see.
We have prepared something else.
Wait.
We'll let you know.
Someone interrupted Jahi while he was talking, apparently.
Classic.
Oh, yeah. He's looking into warehouses and storage as well for this.
Yeah.
And then.
So, we have prepared something additional for new adventurers' inventory, and it's the novice's bag.
Novice's bag.
So when new adventurers start playing the game, they can receive various rewards, including from events. However, many of them are confused about where to use these items. and whether they can be discarded or sold. Therefore, after creating a new account during the new Adventurer buff period, we will provide an additional bag where you can store items that may be confusing, such as items obtained through the Season Pass or event items, although they are not that important.
Oh, Hojun is speechless. He's just.
That's pretty good. That's nice.
But I think this is
nice.
really this is amazing for newbies.
I've heard a lot of feedback that some items can be confusing. They don't know what to do with it. So I think it's a great way to keep some items that might be useful later on.
Right.
But this will be for new adventures. And, someone's asking something. Another adventure is could you add this novice bag as a treasure item for existing adventure? Korean crowd is shouting it out. And Jay's just we'll discuss it a bit. But we haven't thought about it at all, but we'll discuss it. Yes.
So yes, it make things a little easier.
Yeah. And
yes. So the inventory category in the novice bags will be applied on July 12th. Okay, so that's pretty big. That's a nice thing. Because I know a lot of people that are just starting out might be confused on some items.
And now, I think for newer adventures, they don't have to worry about, do I have to sell this? Do I have to throw this away? They can just store it in the novice bag and just keep it there until they figure out what they need it for, basically.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So yes, it may make things a little easier, but I don't think it's the best solution. One of the things that new or returning adventurers find difficult when they log in is the many items in their bags. In the short term, we provided the novice's bag as a solution, but in the long term, we believe that we need to reduce the number of items and organize them by integrating them.
That sounds like more quality of life features, but I wonder. Let's hear. Hojun is also it'd be cool if the Black Spirit becomes an AI, and he's this is how you use this item. He's joking.
Like the paperclip.
Oh no! No paperclip.
And then,
yes.
Are there any more?
Yes, there are. We are adding more. We will be adding a gathering tool exclusive slot. So, in Black Desert, there are various gathering materials such as plants, animal, rocks, and since each material requires a different tool, it was inconvenient to have to change tools every time the material changed. Also, when fighting or traveling as a combat character. If you come across a good gathering material, you naturally want to gather it. However, if the tool is not in your bag, you may have to pass it by regretfully. So although Liana's tool bag was added, it seems to be lacking in terms of convenience. So we are planning to revamp the gathering tool system so that all adventurers can easily access it as live content. First, please take a look at what we've prepared on the screen.
Let's have a look.
Sorry, I'm a little bit of a head chat.
Unlave is
he sees the future.
He's the future.
I'm zooming.
Yes. Unlave's gone all the.
We're looking at screen.
There we go. Yes, as I was saying.
It's an entirely new UI.
Yes, as you can see, the current equipment slot window is only composed of one slot. But now, a dedicated gathering tool slot will be added here. So, whenever you want to, you can swap equipment slots and enjoy gathering and live content. In addition, you'll be able to do a basic gathering even without any live equipment. Of course, it'll be slower than using a dedicated tool. When this patch is applied, the forced interruption of gathering activities due to tool durability loss will also disappear. For example, if you use a fishing rod and it hits 0 durability, you can continue fishing just at a lower efficiency. Which is pretty nice.
That's nice.
That is nice.
Nice quality of life.
This is such a big QL.
And there's another advantage with this new feature.
Go on.
From all the tools, the fishing rod and the matchlock occupy the main weapon slot. So there was inconvenience in having to switch between them every time. Now, with this patch, you can switch between fishing, hunting, and combat with just one hotkey without having to change equipment.
Ooh, that's nice.
That's nice.
This also solves the problem of the main and sub-weapon outfits being unequipped when equipping a fishing rod. However, as this improvement is tied with item usage, we will need to thoroughly test the function before releasing it. For now, we expect this update to go out in September.
Okay.
Lafayette's also
I've
also
also
gone into the future a bit.
I've also went
Yeah.
ahead in the future.
But
We're zooming.
이 개선안은 근데 저희가 좀 아이템이랑 연관이 돼 있어가지고 충분한 좀
As I said, as the improvements are tied to item usage, we need to thoroughly test it, and we're planning to, or we're expecting this update to come out in September.
Yeah.
yeah. Jin's just like, oh my gosh, look at all these quality of life after
It's
quality of
not
life.
over yet.
Oh,
I'll have you know. We'll have you know. We are going to remove pet levels.
what?
Or what?
What?
Gone. Gone.
네, 반려동물이 좀 이제 레벨 10이 돼야 아이템 줍는 속도가 좀
Oh, I see. Look at chat.
이 레벨들은
Chat's going so fast.
반려동물과 뭔가
Yes, pet level growth up to level 10 increases the speed of picking up items. Although we wanted leveling to add a feeling of bonding with pets, it seems to have become a barrier to entry. Therefore, we'll remove it completely.
Yeah, so
Yes, chat, it's levels, not tiers.
Yeah, yeah,
Levels.
levels.
Like the level 1
Yeah.
to 10.
But it does mean like the process is simplified, and then you can basically, as soon as you get that new cute llama pet,
Yeah.
it's ready to.
많은 모험가분들이 굉장히
Yeah.
좋아하실 것 같아요.
It seems there's more.
Yes, there is something else. This one is also will also be appreciated by many adventurers. When you go hunting for loot or just farming in monster zones, you often invest energy in node levels. However, it would be disappointing if the node level was reset when you need to withdraw contribution points on, for other purposes. From now on, we will permanently preserve the node level that's been invested in.
Oh,
Big.
that's big.
It's nice.
Oh, look
It
at
is real
chat
nice.
zoom.
That makes 100% sense.
Look at all the chat
Yes.
reactions.
So many of chat have like a level 20 node they wanted to get rid of ages ago, but they
So
didn't.
it's like where like the
It's
I've already
true.
invested, I can't.
Yeah.
좀 다 뜯어고쳐야 되는 좀 큰 작업이라서
However, this process may take some time due to the existing structure. We will try to do it as quickly as possible to remove the inconvenience for our adventurers. Even if this takes a while to implement, we will push it through. And as we are changing this structure, there is one more thing we'd like to do.
And then
Did I go into the future
I know
again?
Hojun's just like, yeah, it's best since it's such a big thing. It's best to do this safely. Yeah,
Right, true,
Even
yeah.
though it's amazing.
Yeah.
So
Wait,
it's not.
there's
So
more.
it doesn't kind of disappoint or interrupt adventures you're currently playing. So like,
Yeah.
저희가 좀 의지를 가지고
and Hojun's just like, let's take our time. Don't worry, yeah.
As I said earlier,
Yeah.
we will push it through. Let's go.
하나 더 하고 싶은 게 있는데요.
Yeah, we're advanced here. We see into the future sometimes. It
We just like to repeat ourselves.
Yeah.
가장 귀찮은 게
It just shows how important this announcement is. So.
There is one part that is an annoyance for adventurers when investing energy. Adventurers would need to constantly change characters to invest in the node. It's a hassle. As we are going in to change the overall structure, chat, we would like to change it so that adventurers won't need to switch characters. This might make the update take longer to come out, but we hope you understand.
I think chat is loving this one.
This is big.
This is
This is big. So yes, it's going to take some time, chat.
like
There's a lot of things changing here to like a lot of like deep-rooted structures. So
like-
we do appreciate your time with this.
and like today's updates. I think today's like quality of life. We've seen stuff for both like newer players, but also a lot of great stuff for like existing players, like small like annoyances that were kind of bothersome. Anyway.
Yeah. So
And
We do
Hojo's like,
appreciate your waiting.
these are great, but please make sure it's stable and nothing bad happens. Hojo's really pushing this.
So that's why we do appreciate the patience of our
Also,
adventurers.
we've prepared some convenience patches for console.
Nice.
First of all, Abyss 1, the Magnus, is currently not available on console. In particular, one of its core features, the ability to use warehouses in all regions. It was a bit disappointing that this feature was not available. So we have prepared a console exclusive request, and when it is completed, you will be able to use all warehouses even without Magnus. Please note that the exclusive skills for the Magnus will also be activated. Also, there's a ring menu exclusive to console. We are preparing a ring menu preset to make the function even better. With this, you can change the ring menu to whichever preset that fits the situation. Additionally, there are a few things that cannot be added to the ring menu right now. We will make it possible to add most of them to the menu with the preset update. The central storage will become available with the Land of the Morning Light update on July 26th. The ring menu and material supply quest will be coming out sometime in August. Hope our console adventurers are cheering for these ones.
Whilst PC adventurers are, well,
Yeah.
well, come on, chat. Let them have it.
They're our fellow adventurers.
Yes, fellow adventurers.
Yes, we're coming near to the end now. Instead of new content, this time we will talk about the new summer event that we have lined up.
Summer.
Yep. Sounds
Summer.
pretty good.
The weather's been getting pretty.
It's pretty
warm.
hot.
Yeah, it's pretty warm here, and then yeah, it's time.
You can tell they're probably warm on that stage as well. Under these lights, we're pretty warm.
Hojo's asking, is Terramine come back? Oh, wait.
This year, we won't be getting Termin again. Let's see the teaser.
Oh.
Bye, chat. Wow. What up, turds? Welcome to the land, turds.
Turd for sport.
Yeah, right on. So, yes, this is the Dragon Palace. The official name in the Sea Palace is the Sea Palace. And we've prepared something brand new for our adventurers.
Yeah, something different from the usual Terraminian.
Right, right. Which looks amazing. Look at that. Yeah, I know one person who's going to live in this area.
There are various events held inside. We've prepared some mini games to match the motive of the Land of the Morning Light folklore. Byeojujeon, the name of this Korean folktale. I'm sorry, chat.
You did great.
Yeah, this is the story of a tortoise that goes to a rabbit to try to trick or try to get the rabbit's liver to save the Dragon King. And adventurers can become the dragon.
Yes, adventurers, they become the rabbit, and we will need to escape from the palace.
Oh, wow.
Or we become the tortoise that needs to get the liver, much like Tag.
Okay.
This is inspired by current folklore where you can either be the liver taker or the liver.
That's a famous one.
And there will also be the world famous rabbit versus turtle race. This race will start at set times. Adventurers can pick who they think will win the race and win small prizes. Chat, who do you think will win?
So just asking, does this involve money?
No, you won't use silver, but you will use coins instead.
은하를 걸 순 없고 수공에서 쓸 수 있는
Yeah.
주화를 수 있다.
We hope everyone enjoys.
We hope everyone enjoys the event.
So special coins that will be used that you can use to
Yeah.
predict the winner.
좀 즐기셨으면 좋겠다라는
It's gonna be. It looks so cool.
함께 즐겼으면 좋겠고요. 그리고 추가로 이제
So we hope everyone enjoys this new content.
이 토끼와 거북이로 등갑할 수 있는
Yeah,
아이템이
absolutely.
있으니까요.
I'm really looking forward to this
Additionally-
one.
즐겨주셨으면 좋겠습니다.
Oh, there'll also be an item that lets you transform into the rabbits.
Oh, that's
afterwards.
cool.
Yeah. Oh, so in the
Jay,
update,
what
is-
It's going to be July 26th, and we'll do our best to make it so that adventurers can have a pleasant summer.
they'll be working hard to get us that summer
True.
Black Desert vacation we need.
Underwater.
Underwater.
Very cool.
With the turrets.
Yeah.
Nice. We like that. Okay.
아, 네,
어?
맞아요. 좀 보신 분 계실 것 같은데
They're talking about a new outfit they just saw in the video.
Yes, that's correct. It's the Yoriom outfit that we've been preparing for. I think we're having a look at the video.
Some nice images.
Laffy is trying his best with the Korean pronunciations. I hope you
Yorom.
understand.
Is it Yoro?
Is it Yorom?
Yorom.
Yorom?
Yarom.
Yeah, Yorom.
Yarom.
네, 보신
오케이.
이번 여름 의상은 컨셉화 의상으로는 처음 저희가 선보이는 여름 의상이고요.
This Yorom outfit is the first concept outfit designed for summer. It is scheduled to be released on July 5th, next week.
아침의 나라
오.
태백 의상 반응 좋았다고 들었는데 더울 때는 저 여름 의상 추워지면
Mhm.
태백
And I'd like to remind everyone that
함께할 수 있겠다.
I know we're saying dates, but these dates are for Korea.
At the moment,
But
yeah.
for NA and EU, we'll announce them as quickly as possible on our official
Yeah.
website.
Yes. Take a look at our website, guys.
And the name.
의상의 이름이요.
Yeah. So they're asking.
Yeah, because the
What's the name?
Taebaek costume was really, really popular and super cool.
So Yeoreum means summer in Korean. So the summer outfit's name is
Summer.
summer in Korean.
Yeah.
Yes.
And it's the same
Yeah.
with SEA as well. So,
Yeah.
of course, SEA is watching us too. So, yeah, just to keep you guys in the loop.
So they thought the word summer kind of gave that feeling of, it is summer.
Yeah.
So they used the Korean pronunciation for our region as well to kind of
Yeah.
emphasize the origin of Land of the Morning Light of
Right.
this outfit's kind of Korean inspiration
Absolutely.
for,
여기서 끝이
and they're saying, oh, well,
아니죠.
Adventures Worldwide.
끝일
They'll be pronouncing Yeoreum, just like
Yeah.
Laffy.
I think I have one more. We have one more thing to show
But,
you.
it seems there's more.
Last summer, we mentioned we were going to make swimsuits for our adventurers. It's a swimsuit similar to the Envy Bikini or Martillo swimsuit that we released before. We hope you like it.
Oh, yes.
기존에 출시했던
Enjoy, chat.
비키니나 마르틸로 스윙스트 같은 형태의 수영복이고요.
Yes, so,
써봤는데
of course,
봤으면 좋겠어요.
oh no, I don't want to go in the future too quickly. I already did.
And Jay's hoping everyone likes the designs.
의상 수영복까지 봤습니다.
So
Well, we need to be swimming in the thing.
summer
Underwater.
event, summer outfits, and summer swimwear. So is there?
뭐 여기서 끝나나요?
Hojun's asking for a gift.
Yes,
준비했는데
of course, we've prepared them. Shall we show you the screen first?
Oh,
Okay.
3 boxes.
네,
Yes, we will give you
세 개 모두 다 드리겠습니다.
all 3
Oh.
outfits that you can see on the screen right now.
프리미엄 의상 상자. 추억을 되새기는
Um,
Oh.
설레는 몸매 의상
Pretty nice chat. 3 costumes.
열어보고 싶습니다.
Pretty pog.
It's the thank you premium box, the treasure box, the memory
여러분
treasure outfit box, and a new one apparently.
Oh,
Yeah, exciting adventures outfit box.
Ooh, that's
3
nice.
outfit boxes,
Okay, okay.
이제 모험가님들이 뭐라고 하시는데요, 제이님?
and it's everyone's cheering one more, or more.
Yeah. A lot of people seem to be asking for more, and of course we have it. If it ends like this, everyone will be disappointed, right? So we've prepared one last gift for the finale.
준비한 게 다 끝나서
First of all,
Oh,
있으니까 저희
I don't want to spoil.
Yeah. As we're wrapping up, the final gift. He's asking for a gift.
Yeah.
Oh, he's saying.
First of all, we'll give you 4,000 cronstones.
Oh. 4,000.
But we will give you 2,000 now and an additional 2,000 as special login reward. Also, we'll give you 15 more event Devour Our Origin. And of course, this is not the end. We will also give you what you want. Hammers.
There you go, Chad.
Hammer and Advice of Valks 150. So that is a hammer and Advice of Valks plus 150. And also, I believe that's the scroll.
J's special box.
Yes, the J's special box. And how many is there?
Two of them.
Two of those? Okay.
Two
of
J's
those.
special boxes.
They're pretty big. Thank you, Jay. Thank you.
Chad, say thank you.
Everyone's already saying thank you, Jay. Thank you, Jay. We love those gifts. Thank you.
There's a lot of updates, I think, like we've covered with today's stream.
There's a lot of stuff happening. Okay.
And, Jay's giving his thanks to all of our adventurers for showing their love during all these today's Heidel Ball.
Just like a few words, Laffy?
It was such an honor to have so many adventurers here today and to have such a fun event. Thank you all adventurers who attended, as well as those who watched online. And I think the only way to repay your gratitude is through consistency. We will continue to prepare and patch steadily and strive to make Black Desert even more enjoyable. Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you, Chad. Thank you.
I feel like I need Jaehee's Black Spirit Blush.
It's a bit larger than ours.
Yeah, it is.
Jaehee.
This is all we've prepared for today. We tried a new format this time around, and we hope you enjoyed it. We continue to strive our best to win our adventurers' love and support, and Jaehee is especially grateful for the support we've received since last winter. He would like to thank you all on behalf of Pearl Abyss, Black Desert Studio. Black Desert has been in service for a very long time, and this is all thanks to your unceasing support from the very beginning. I'm in the future. As I said, Black Desert has been in service for a very long time, chat. And this is all thanks to your unceasing support from the very beginning. I'm not sure if this is a unique only to Black Desert, but when I looked at the data of all the adventurers that started from our CBT, I was so shocked. I'd like to reminisce about that time as we end today. The images you see on the screen is what we will be giving away to our adventurers as a small token of our appreciation. We've taken the first reveal appearances of Ranger, Tamer, and Musa and recreated them in a remastered version. These appearances will soon be available in-game. Also, as other classes might feel like they are being left out, we will be adding one hairstyle for males and two for females. Pretty pog. Black Desert means memories, friends, life, joy, and happiness to different people. The meaning that each and every adventurer gives Black Desert is so vast and innumerable. For me, or for Jaehee, Black Desert was a great means to connect with all our adventurers. He will not forget this precious connection and will cherish it forever. Thank you for continuing your support to the very end, and he would like to thank you all our adventurers all around the globe. Thank you.
감사드립니다. 감사합니다.
And he gives a special shout out to all our adventurers worldwide watching
Yeah.
online, and to our console adventurers as well.
That's to you, Chad, as well.
오전 일찍부터 이렇게 찾아주신 모든 모험가님들 그리고 전 세계
So yes, and right now, our MC is just wrapping things up and thanking and just reiterating a bunch of things that are being gone through with both Jae-hee and Jasok.
진짜 전 세계
And all, again, a very big thank you to you, chat, our community, everywhere, for all the support over the many, many years. But yes.
And Hajun just mentioning that, like, he's always amazed by how much love and support is shown in the community whenever
Right.
these kind of big events happen. And he's never, like, so hard to find a game like Black Desert with such a vibrant and
감사의 말씀.
active community
Yeah.
is able to come together.
우리 마지막으로 이제 인사드리기 위해서 우리 일어나서 마지막 인사를 드릴까요?
And then they're gonna do their last greeting or farewells, I guess.
Yeah.
이 업데이트 오늘 이 내용이
Obviously, there's a big festa going on over there, so that
Yeah.
just saying thank you.
Oh, they're going to show what we talked about today
Okay.
on screen.
자 그러면 업데이트 내용들은
All the updates.
All the updates that are on their way.
네.
자 오늘 선물.
Seems,
오늘 선물은 총 정리 선물들이 지금 이제 뒤에 나올 텐데요. 네 오늘 찾아오신 모든 우리 모험가 여러분들께 감사의 말씀.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to those using those gifts.
Yes. They're also waiting for something, and they want to thank everyone who's, again, watching on stream.
Yeah. Thank you, everyone.
그리고 2023년
We do appreciate it.
Chad, which of the updates and changes and quality of life improvements are you looking forward to the most?
Yes.
Tell us.
Good point. What are you most looking forward to, chat?
T10 Doom,
T10 Doom, PvP.
family HP Pro.
I
I think everything is being mentioned right now.
Yeah.
Okay, we can
There's
see it on
screen.
stream. We have the coupon code.
2,000
Wow.
crown stones, 3 outfit boxes,
Jace
Jace
Hammer,
Hammer,
150
That's big.
stats, and 2 Jace special boxes.
and the rest of the rewards, of course, you can get them through the special login rewards.
Yes. And also the event and all that good stuff. But yes. Then we'll say our final greetings. Hope to see you all again next time. Thank you so much, chat. And I believe that is
That wraps
can't-
up the Heidel Ball.
that wraps up the ball.
That's wrapping up.
Okay. Well, thank you everyone so much for joining in the Heidel Ball. And we hope we were able to deliver this this for you guys in a way that allows you to either just listen along, and we hope you're all looking forward to the different contents on their way. It's pretty exciting.
I think us also looking forward to them all.
Like,
Yeah.
It started with Dream Horses
Yeah.
to, like,
It's big.
Yeah.
It's
Family
really
inventory,
Roses.
Arena Solar, PvP changes.
it's just not the content, but the
War.
quality of life is
Yes.
is big. Okay, so for everyone, we will actually be doing another stream later today to go over everything again, to try and just simplify the the Heidel Ball. And
Also the ones that missed it.
yes, for the
get
ones
the
that
chance.
missed it as well. So that will be at 5:45 CEST, and we'll let you know.
like 8:45 PDT.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So around that time. But yeah, we're just going to be recapping, and as well as going through anything that is like confusing from the announcements. So if you do need that, we'll see you then. If not, we hope you enjoyed, and yeah. I
Thank
can't
you
wait.
all. Thank you all for
everyone.
joining.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
And we love your support. It's so
thank you.
great having you here. And
For
It's great
sure.
seeing how positive chat was and how everyone was loving the
Yeah,
updates.
yeah, absolutely. It's super cool. Okay, chat.
chat.
That's it for us today. Goodbye. See you all
Goodbye.
soon.
So-
And
soon.
yeah, have a good day.
Bye.
Look after yourselves. Bye for now.